Here's a confronting question. Could you drop everything right now and not look at your work email or your DMs for 24 hours without anxiety creeping in? Your answer reveals more about your freedom than your bank account ever could. You see, in the master's program, we often encounter leaders who have built impressive businesses but find themselves trapped by their own success. One member recently shared something profound. He said to me, I went through my TMP binder and realized I had made my business success my idol. My identity was totally wrapped up in the outcome. Without TMP, I might have become depressed or suicidal. Now I realize it's in God's hands and I'm totally at peace with that. That's what freedom looks like. Not just financial independence, but the ability to say yes when the Holy Spirit prompts. Paul writes in Galatians 5:16, "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then and do not let yourselves be burdened again by the yoke of slavery." Think about that. We weren't set free just to build another cage, even if it's a really nice, successful one. True freedom means having the margin to be fully present with your children without checking your phone. It means being able to step into kingdom opportunities without having to calculate the business cost. It means your identity isn't wrapped up in your next quarter's performance. But here's where it gets real. Freedom requires trust, both in God and in others. Maybe you're thinking, but no one can do it as good as I can. Well, that might be true, but as good as you, is that really the standard that matters? What if good enough could give you the freedom to impact multiple areas of kingdom influence? Let me challenge you with a mental exercise right now. What if you had to take the next week off completely? Not a working vacation, but a true disconnect. What systems would need to be in place? What team members would need to step up? Who would need to be trained? The answers to those questions are your roadmap to freedom. They're the steps between where you are and where God might be calling you to serve, not just in your business, but in your family, your church, your community, the world. You see, we're not just building businesses, we're building platforms for kingdom impact. But if you're chained to your platform, you're missing the point. The success God's given you isn't meant to be the destination. It's meant to be the launch pad for your calling. So here's my challenge. Run that mental exercise. What would it take for you to take a week off without worry? Then start building those systems, training those people, and create that freedom. Because the next time that God presents an opportunity, you want your answer to be based on his calling, not your calendar. Remember, Christ set us free for freedom, not for success, not for status, for freedom. What's holding you back? What's holding you back from experiencing that freedom?